Yo, it's currently like 1 in the morning. At this current moment, I'm uploading another video, on late night talk. So this is the third video I'm making up for the series. I was high-key just crying. There's a lot. There's a lot to unfold here. You know, it goes back to self-sabotage and self-love, you know. You know, I feel like I'm better off away from people. You know, that it's always my fault. I feel like no matter how hard I try for people, it will always be my fault. And I've become so numb. I guess kind of jaded. I have like no emotions because I'm tired of it. I'm so used to it. I felt it so heavy for such a long time that it's just become normal. And I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to handle that. I carry so much weight onto me. I want to be important. I want to be someone to myself. You know, the way I treat others, I want to treat myself that way. You know, I said in the last video that every video I'm gonna make isn't gonna be happy, or isn't gonna be positive, or isn't gonna be a straight line to like righteousness, I guess. You know, I'm gonna have days like this where like I'm speaking to you. This is my soul. This is my mind. This is my emotions, man. I feel like it's brave to come on YouTube onto a public surface crying about it. As a man, at least. You know, it shows to you how vulnerable I'm ready to be. How hungry I am to be okay. Also to show you that it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel this way. You know, but when it comes to the topic of self-love, I gotta accept that I'm not always at fault. No matter how hard you try, it's never gonna be always your fault, you know. You gotta be strong, you gotta keep moving forward. You gotta do things for you, for your soul. Keep going forward. You know, what's on my mind right now is just like I have a lot, not regret, but just disappointment. Number one is because I don't regret things in life. Yeah, there's things I wish I never did, but it's not regret, because everything, in my opinion, happens for a reason, even if it's really bad. No matter how rough the situation is, no matter how good the situation is, or in between, everything happens for a reason. And I strongly believe that. That's why I live life with no regret. If I do something, I man up, I confess, I fucked up. I'm not gonna regret it. It's gonna teach me something, but I will be disappointed in myself that I did it, that I handled that situation. And I'm gonna feed off that disappointment, as in I'm gonna do better next time. I'm gonna keep pushing forward, I'm gonna keep moving, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna find another way to get out of this situation. I'm gonna find another way to make this situation better. I'm gonna handle my responsibilities. I'm gonna take accountability. But I am very disappointed in a lot of things that I've taken, the actions that I've taken. I'm very disappointed in how I put out with those actions. And I can't pin the blame on myself because I didn't know any better, nor did I know if I was healed properly, because I've been through a lot and I've challenged myself and I told myself I'm healed, but sometimes you never know when you're healed really. Healing isn't always a straight line. It isn't always vertical or it isn't always horizontal. It's up and down. You never know. People take days, people take months, people take years. I thought I was healed in many aspects of my life after everything that's happened to me, and I was wrong. Because I was wrong, I had trust issues. Because I was wrong, I didn't let people in. Because I was wrong, I still had these walls up high. I didn't let nobody in. I'm at fault for my own actions. But it's not entirely my fault. I would have never found out I wasn't actually really healed if I never put myself into such a situation. And yes, that situation hurts, but it's just like, at least I took that chance, and that chance is something that people don't really do, and that's brave. I'm man enough to admit that's something I did, and I'm brave for it. Did I handle it the right way? Most likely not. Am I willing to handle it the right way? Hell yeah. But it was gonna take time with me, and I gotta accept that I can't just move in an instant. That's gonna take some time with me. It's gonna take effort. It's gonna take trial and error. I gotta keep going, and that's just something I gotta accept for. And I hate it. There's so much stuff that I hate, but I just got to learn to love and accept. I can't heal in an instant. And I want to have people to trust and let inside. Sometimes I feel like I do, and sometimes I don't. There's moments where I hesitate in life, where I just be like, I can't do it right now. And I run away from my issues. I'm no man. I'm trying to learn how to man up, how to do things right. All it seems like is just complete fuck ups. And that's real. I'm a fuck up. But what I'm trying to do right now is learn how to do right, how to be real, how to know what to do in certain situations. If I really don't know what to do, just man up and say I don't know what to do. Not act like I know what to do and be lost, be distant, hurt others because I'm hurt. Use my defense mechanisms because I'm hurt, because I'm scared, because I'm lost, because I'm not healed properly. All I'm really trying to do is do stuff for myself. Yeah, there's things that get in the way, and I think that's part of the challenge. Things get in your way when you're trying to heal, trying to do better, and that's just what you're supposed to avoid, or that's what you're supposed to fight. Temptation and etc. Because you want to do, it's like, what I was just gonna say was because you want to do better, and things come in your way as a challenge to force you to see which path do you really, really want to take. Do you want to be better? Do you want to go this way? Life is a beautiful thing, and it hurts a lot. You'll never understand it, nor will I. I don't have everything in my hands. And I think mostly why I feel hurt is because I try to control things what I can't control. And I keep telling myself, control what you can't control, and don't even bother to try to control what you can, because it'll ruin your peace. You know, and I've ruined my peace so many times, more than I can count. I've ruined it. I've beat myself up for it. I pick up on little things and I just stay stuck with it. It's because I could never heal from the little things, bro. And I think in this video, I just gotta learn how to finally, actually let go of things. There's some things I can probably never forgive, but I tell myself I forgive and I forgive, but there's just lingering there. I don't know how to get that out. I don't know how to let go completely, because there's, no matter how long or how many times I say I forgive someone or I forgive this that happened, it feels like it still bothers me somewhere deep down, that I get scared, that I hesitate, and I make other people pay for my others' mistakes, and that's not right. That's not fair at all. Absolutely not fair. Everybody's different in this world, but it's just, how do you battle that? That's a bug, but yeah, it's almost time. But anyways, how do you battle that? How do you go against that? You know, that's what I'm trying to figure out for real. You know, I'm very quick to forgive, because I know others really won't forgive me, and I want others to forgive me. So I'm so quick to forgive. But it hurts, because even though I don't want to forgive, I force myself, because there's so much of a big heart I have, how much I let others walk over me. And just now, or not just now, but recently, as in like this maybe year or 2 years, I've been actually slowly letting people not walk over me. If you disrespect me, then cool, like, I forgive you, but get out my life. I don't want you in my life no more. I want nothing to do with you. And I slowly like been giving myself peace of mind, but at the same time, I'm not at peace with everything in my life. I'm really not. You know, currently, these past 4 days, today's the 26th. So yeah, for these past 2 days, I've been trying my best to keep my composure. But like I said before, I was crying before I made this video. There's a lot of things that I hold in, a lot of things that I can't let go, a lot of things that I'm disappointed about and I wish never happened, a lot of things I wish I could control, a lot of things I knew, but wishing ain't gonna get me nowhere. You know, I actually want to act on things, but it's so hard to act on something. Not necessarily because you don't want to, but because you're scared. Maybe scared of rejection, disappointment, failure. All these things run through my mind before I do something. Sometimes I don't even notice that they run through my mind, but they run through my heart. And I just pause, and I don't know how to take that. I don't know what the next step to do. And I feel like I just end up disappointing everybody. You know, there's a lot to this series to unfold. So I hope you guys stay with me. You know, maybe whatever I just said, this video wasn't really making sense, but I hope that you guys can somewhat relate to know that you're not alone. As well, this is not always to find a way out or a solution. It's as well just to speak my mind, speak my peace, speak my soul, my heart. Maybe you guys can relate and see that you're not alone, so I can help somebody as well as helping myself. You know, it is a brave thing I'm doing, I guess. Not many people do it, But I'm not worried about how many others. I don't really care about that. It's just me. So I hope you guys are good. Stay positive, even in the hard moments. So just be happy. God bless, and be safe.